السلام عليكم، حياكم الله يا شباب في قناة قرمز، ورجعنا لكم في تختيم لعبة المرر. طبعا اعتذر لاني غبت لمدة اسبوع، اليوم زي ما انتم شايفين، ما ادري اذا مبين ولا لا، كان فيها التهاب فاضطريت اوقف لمدة اسبوع عن الشاشة. طبعا حاليا لا زال فيها حمارة بس خفت شوي، فلذلك رجعت اكمل، وان شاء الله رجعة مستمرة وما نغيب عنكم. اخر مرة لعبنا صار اخر مرة لعبنا والله نسيت. اوكي تذكرت الحين. آخر مرة لعبنا شفنا الهطف دانس كان مقتول، واتضح لي ان الدم اللي كان موجود على التيشيرت حقي ما كان بسبب الهوشة اللي بينه وبينه، لا، كان لما شفته وهو مقتول بنفس الليلة. والحين انا قاعد ابحث عن ادلة وقاعد ادور، فخلونا نكمل ونشوف السالفة. بس قبل لا نبدأ ما يحتاج نذكركم باللايك وبالاشتراك وتفعيل جرس التنبيهات ونشر القناة. فبسم الله خلونا نبدأ. اوكي اخر مرة كنت في المكتب حقه، شفت
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
لا والله اللي كان يستاهل، الارض ارتاحت منه. اوكي انا شفت الادلة، اتوقع الحلقة اللي راحت، بشوف بس متأكد. هي اذكر صحيح كان
Emails between Nick and D.
كان في مراسلات بينه وبين نيك.
Nothing stated clearly.
نيك هذاك اللي
They
مات
didn't
في
want to
الحادث،
risk anyone learning in
اللي
their
السالفة
meetings.
بدت منه.
Smart. Someone was watching.
بدنا نعرف من هذا اللي كان يشوف المحادثة اللي بينهم.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
ممكن هذا الدب، ما ادري نشوف بعدين.
Puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere.
اوكي خلينا ندور نشوف.
Walter also might have something on Nick's work.
عنده ملاحظات ده ولا شيء. لا هذه العلامة حقه.
There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
اوكي خلينا نشوف الملاحظات. طيب على اللوحة ما يمدينا. بعدين نروح للكمبيوتر واسمه وولكر ولا والتر ما ادري، لو ذاك الدب. يعني هذا دانس كان بيقول لي حاجة وقبل ما يقول لي انقتل. لحظة وش اللي كانت تركض؟ نسيت والله الحبات، صار اسبوع ما لعبت. هذه وش هي؟ هاي حقت انا، هذا ايوه هذا مكتب والتر. خلينا نشوف. دروني وش باسورد انا.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
اوكي ما يمديني يعني.
Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
اوكي خليني ادور الحين. شوف في دليل في مكتبه يدلنا على الباسورد حقه. خلينا نشوف.
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
هذه الشلة كلها اللي في الجنجل اللي ذاك الاسبوع كنت افتكرها معناتها غابة. Today when Tara decided that Basswood Jungle needed a team for نشوف الحضرة دي. نشوف هني.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
اوكي خلنا نشوف. أليس في بلاد العجائب. يحب قصص ما شاء الله والتر. خلينا نشوف. هذه مقالة المفضل. بعد تكون مقالة.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
خلنا نشوف. باسود ولا بلاد العجائب؟ والله باسود قريبة من باسورد. خلنا نجربها هي أول.
And I'm in. Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
هذا أبدا كلش ما عنده خصوصية الأخ. نشوف وجهه كيف. والله أي واحد يمدي يخمنه. نشوف شو عنده. اوكي خلنا نقرا أول. من عنده ميتشل. بس I want to extend my best thanks to me. You have lost color and the saint. Looks like I was wrong. تعال في تقرير عن الحادث حق نيك. خلينا نشوف شو يقول. You haven't asked for one of those awards, nothing all that interesting in here. Just another sad day by your side. This Virginia ought to take more good sunshine than يفتح الملف.
Mostly standard so far, by the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
اللي بعده.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
مكتوب في التقرير يعني انه ما كان رابط الحزام وفاتح النافذة. دي بقلان. وهذا التقرير حق الحادث. Covered against the trees surrounded by beans. I started at our after. Double seat. Seat box and other phrases to test the driver. Animal. System high speed. Most likely. However, the blow seatbelt was not on. Windows were rolled up. They were probably drunk. I forgot the belt. والله كاتبين عنه كل شيء. كاتبين ناسي الحزام وفاتح النافذة وكان سكران. I found out the small area around the car, but didn't spread. None of the driver was alive at time of crash, but if so, did not survive the fire. Don't force traumas. وش الصوت؟
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
يقولون السيارة احترقت.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong.
حتى أنا أحس إن الموضوع فينا من البداية. معناته إذا بنت نيك
I
صادقة.
don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
نروح مكتب نيك. بسرعة شوي. جلدي. هذا مكتبه. لا هذا مكتب ده. هذا مكتب الخطاف. المكتول. مكتبي القديم ده. لكن هذا مكتبه اللي هنا. ايش في انا كنت هني ترى. اوكي هذا مكتبه. نشوف الادراج حقه. نبدأ يفتح ده. هذا صوت بنت ما نبغاه الحين.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen.
كنا في احد بايقنا.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
اوكي طيب كمبيوتر ممكن يكون احد بايقنا. شوف الملاحظة دي. لمن طيب هذه؟
Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
كان أحد كاتب طيب هالرسالة دي عنا؟
Nick, Anna, and me.
لا خلها لا تاخذ ياك شي. يتهموني
I
بعد.
don't need everyone staring at me.
بعدين يجوا يقولوا وين الصورة ليش ماخذينها؟ يسووا لي قصة. مع انه مو شرط يعني انه يكون اللي في بالي صحيح بس. طيب خلاص شفنا كل شي.
Nick's computer is missing.
شفناه.
Took it home to work or stolen.
الواير حقه مو HDMI. ليش؟
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. Valid question. Still not sure.
في أحد جا نظف اللوحة عنا.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
يكتب مواعيده بعد عشان لا ينسى. طيب بدي اشوف ملفاته. الخزنة حقه.
If I had the code I could get in here.
شوف. لا ما ينفع. لو أخمني لبكرة.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
ما ينفع. ما ينفع طيب ادور في الادراج شي. هني ما في شي.
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
هذا ايش كان؟
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
يكون هذا الباسورد. انا هذا وقت هو الساعة 12 الا ثلث بس ممكن يكون باسورد. بنشوف ندخله. 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. انا استبعد بس نشوف. 2 3 4 1.
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking.
كان كذا صح؟ 2 3 4 1 عدل.
Nick's handwriting.
عدل.
Always paranoid about forgetting things.
شوف طيب هني ما يمدي اشوف ملاحظة مني من هناك. طيب هذه ما ينفع. هذا مكتب من 3121. ايش ممكن يكون هذا الرقم 3121. هنشوف 3121.
What were the odds?
اوف هذا هو.
Nick always
والله انا
kept
بالغلط
extensive
انتبهت
records of
له.
his work. It was
بس
almost
المفروض
obsessive.
انه كان يمديني اقراها او شيء.
How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
اوكي خلينا نشوف.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood.
اوكي نقراها.
What was he
طيب
looking for?
قول البطالة زادت. اوكي ما ندخل فيها دي.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
هذه كلها تذاكر، يقول سفر، حجوزات حقت طيران وحقت قطار. لا دي قطارات لحد الحين ما في طائرات. هذا عقد وشو؟
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
نشوف مديني اقرا. Twitch guy. Might have something useful.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
يقول لك كان يدور شيء خطير عشان كذا كان منتبه، واحد واضح انه اكتشف انه قاعد يدور ذا الشيء، وعلى الاغلب انه هو اللي صفاه، وصفى هذا لانه كان يتواصل وياه. انا هذا تحليلي في البدايه بس ما ادري.
So, did you come to the logical
ايش تبغى
conclusion of
انت؟
this
ها؟
mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
That's good, that's good. Need to be very careful.
Basswood isn't the safe, sleepy town it once was. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him.
Okay.
2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits. I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening?
ايش جاب هذي؟
Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
لا ما قتلت، لا تروح تفضح الدنيا. I think you need to trust me. ولا انا ما قتلته ولا اوثقي فيه ولا والله ما ادري يعني وش الفرق بين طيب الثانية والثالثة. اوكي.
You need to be here with me and listen to what I have to say.
Oh my God, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago.
Okay.
Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Person? Sam, you were clearly hiding something when we talked at the cafe. Was it this?
Anna,
شاك فيه
I
أكيد.
didn't kill Dennis, I promise.
Of course, I know that. It's the only reason I'm not running for my life, but... Why haven't you said anything?
اوكي مصادقة
At least to me. I wish you trusted me. This... It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did it first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own.
أنا أقول لا.
Efficient and possibly friendless. You already decided not to trust Anna about the shirt back at Christina's. If you don't listen to her now, what will she think of you?
أقول أهرب ولا أقول للشرطة؟ المشكلة لو قلت للشرطة أنا ما ليش شاك إنه بيصدقوني. بس هذاك الشريف يعرف، لو الشريف يعرفني ذاك، فما ادري والله انا محتار. ادري والله افقاع، مشكلة اذا فقعت ثبت التهمة علي خلاص معناته اني انا اللي قتلته، بس انا ما عندي ادلة كفاية. الا لا عندي، جمعت شوية ادلة مني من هناك اني انا ما قتلته. نقول خلني هالمرة، والله ما ادري اتصل بالشرطة ولا خلنا نتصل بالشرطة. انا اقول خلنا نتصل بالشرطة، خلنا نشوف.
Okay, but not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your
ان شاء الله
name.
بس ما جبت العيد.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
عندي أدلة.
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
ولا تعالي وياي ولا طيب إذا دقت على الشرطة كيف تجي وياي؟ لا أقول لها أنا بروح بروحي.
I can manage it on my own. Don't worry. You'll be safer if you stay in town.
All right. I'll just wait until you're gone to call the police.
Just be careful,
أوكي.
okay?
ما بدك على الشرطة على طول يعني. أتمنى إني أنا اخترت الخيار الصح، إني ما جبت العيد. أنا ما أدري، أنا لما كنت إياها في الكافي وقررت إني أخش عنها، أنا ما كنت متوقع يعني، كنت توقعت إنه صحيح كنت بروح له عشان أعتذر له، طلع لا أنا مهلوس لأني اللي هو شخصية سام يعني مو أنا، ذا شخصية سام مهلوسة، ف ما يمكن الاعتماد عليه. وهذا الجني حقي ما يتابع في كل شيء، في قرارات واجد يقولها احسها غلط، وزين اني ما تابعت فيها. يعني قال لي عليك لا تدق خبر لسالفة نك، والظاهر ان فيها انا السالفة. يلا وصلنا موقع الحادث.
You're sure you want to do this?
ايه
Dennis was murdered, and the report on Nick's crash doesn't sit right with me. I need to know what really happened to Nick. Suit yourself. Just be careful.
ان شاء الله عمي. اوامر ثانية.
This is the place.
اوكي. موقع الحادث. يسجل لا وين باقي وقت واجد، تونا مبلشين.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. It's the only way I'll know what really happened.
خلني اجمع الأدلة، خلني اشوف في أدلة مني من هناك. وخرت واجد انا يعني. اوكي هذا شيء جاءنا علي. اوكي شوف دي، خلني اشوف دي اول.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
المفروض النار ما تمشي واجد. لا عادي، ليش ما تمشي واجد يعني، وين المشكلة؟
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
يقول علامتين حق الطريق اللي هي زي هذولين.
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
اوكي يعني مو معقول ان السيارة طفرت ثنتين. طيب شفنا هذه. اوكي هذه وش هي؟
No skid marks. No trace of sudden braking.
اوكي جمعنا دليلين.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
طيب وبعد ايش في؟ كل الأدلة اللي تشوفها جمعها. ايش في بعد؟ خلاص ما في شيء اكيد.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
كلهم مثبتين عادل. اوكي طيب ايش في بعد؟ يتقدم زيادة ولا؟ اوكي طريقة على السيارة.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
هذه التروس حق السيارة. ايش في بعد موجود؟ لا أتوقع إنه احتمال مؤخرت واجد. وش ذا؟
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
اوكي انزل لحد واجد السيارة وهادي الشجرة.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
اوكي اكيد السيارة صدمتها والسيارة شبت اكيد بتشب شوي. اقصد تشب واجد. طيب الجهة الثانية ما في شي. ما اتوقع الجهة الثانية فيها شي. هلا في الشجرة طبت.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
يعني ممكن حطوا شي قدامه وحاول يتجنبه وصقع. طيب وش في بعد؟ اوكي هذه الشجرة طبت كذا. في سيارة راحت من هناك المفروض يعني طبت كذا منه. اوكي هذا وشو؟ هذا البنزين حق سيارته.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
يمكن كانت تسرب هذه العلامة.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
خلاص الظاهر جمعت كل الأدلة.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
اوكي احنا الحين نشوف رجع الزمن حق نشوف نعيش في عالمنا الخيالي.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
التقرير يقول انه كان سكران. اوكي.
He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree.
هذا اللي يقول التقرير. معناته مو صحيح.
Things don't add up.
هو اكيد واضح انهم جايبين العيد في التقرير حقهم. اطيح يا خالد. اوكي خلنا نكتشف ايش صار. نشوف مكان الحيوان هني او الشجرة. خلنا نحط الشجرة. طيب حتى لو حطينا الشجرة ما يفيد. طيب ما كان ورا عنده شيء. دي خليني احط الشجرة واشوف. ولا شيء. عليكم السلام. كلهم غلط. طيب هذا مكان السيارة.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
طيب السيارة احترقت درينا.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them were torn and burned.
اوكي شنو الحيوان؟ شفناهم كلهم. نحتاج إلى حاجة إضافية. حاول نكتشف عدل وش اللي صار. ما تقريبا كل شيء نفس
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily. أجل أروح لمكان السيارة. لحظة، أول شي خلني أغير مسافة الحيوان لأنها مي مقنعة طبعا. أنا أقول إنه ما في شي. طيب قلنا إنه ما في شي. وهاي السيارة حقها نقول إنها والله كانت تسرب. نشوف. حتى لو كانت تسرب. طيب النار كانت شابة فيها. كان بينزل بحط رجوله وبيفقع. ما اتوقع راح تفرق اذا في حيوان قدامه ولا لا، لانه اوريدي نزل قبل مكان الحيوان. نشوف. اذا احنا فرضنا انه سكران، طيب اذا كان واعي ما بيصير شي اصلا. هذا حالة انه واعي. ثالثة وشي غير واعي بس مو سكران، كان نايم. Nick's car did burn. I know that.
اوكي طيب لو كنا ان شابة فيها النار.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
اوكي هذا الظاهر اللي صار من صدق، كان غير واعي. والسيارة وش كان فيها؟ كان فيها نار ولا؟ جاء احد شب فيها. خلوه يمشي فيها وشب، خلاها تتدحرج. هذا اللي صار يعني. باقي نعرف من هو هالأحد هذا بس. عرفنا اللي صار، عرفنا اللي صار، عرف يعني كلام بنته كان صحيح في البداية.
Shouldn't hit me so hard. I already suspected.
There's
There's a difference between suspecting and knowing. The
ايش تبغى الحين؟ قصف جبهتك أنا.
This was a murder. You gonna call Anna? Tell her what you found? Is that even a good idea? She'll have to know eventually.
المفروض اني اقول لها، ليش ما اقول لها؟
Yeah, you're right. Better tell her now. Anna,
Sam, I was just about to call you.
What's happening?
Someone broke into my house. I'm fine. My dad's here with me, but the place is a mess, Sam. Could you come?
في أحد تسلل لبيتها.
Of course, I'm on my way. You didn't tell her. Not the right time. I couldn't agree more.
هذا ابنني لو اتابع احس روحي اضيع. knowledge is power. طبعا المعرفة قوة. حين عرفنا يعني كلامنا كان صحيح، والاشتباه اللي عندنا كان صحيح انه ما مات من الحادث، انقتل. في احد قتله وخلى الموضوع يظهر كأنه حادث صاير. باقي نعرف منه هالأحد. اتوقع اذا عرفنا بتنتهي اللعبة. اتوقع يعني اللعبة احسها قصيرة، ما هي طويلة، يعني مصممينها انها تكون قصتها قصيرة. انا بروبرتي اوكي، وصلنا لبيتها او المكان اللي ساكنة فيه. كلها عايشة
Long
مغامرة.
days always find ways to get longer. Make sure you're careful. Careful about how you tell
ليش
Anna
مغير
about what you
التيشيرت
just found
حقك؟
out. It's a rough thing, and she was living with the guy. Things are going to be different in there. She's different. You're different.
او لا اقدر اتحمل بس ما
I think I
عليك.
can handle this. Hopefully.
ايه
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you could never go home again.
ليش يعني ما يمديني؟ هذا والله انا لو اتابع اصلا اضيع احس. الا
Last time
يوم
I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that
هذا
couldn't fit them all.
الا بس يوم كنت اياها في الكافي كان المفروض اني اطاوعه واقول لها
It's
الصدق.
fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm with the doctors more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
مش
Well, I mean,
قلنا اليوم حقنا اليوم مضروب.
this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
ايش سوى؟
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but
معصب.
please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
روح للموعد حقك
This
يلا.
bellyache
كان المفروض
is
لا
your
اقول
house.
له روح
Your
للموعد.
rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can
يكون
take care of
شجاعة وكل
myself.
شيء لكن
And I'm old
عنيدة.
enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger.
لا تخاف عليها ما فيها
I
شيء.
can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I?
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect
لا
her.
تخاف.
I need your word.
عندي.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't
أنا ما لي
keep that
شغل فيه.
promise? Then refuse.
أنا already بوعده.
All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
لأنه غلط إذا قلت له لا والله ما أقدر أوعدك. لازم أوعده. لأنه مشكلة أصلا إذا ما أوعده.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
لا تخاف عندي.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
يلا روح داخل يلا. أنا مالي شغل في ذاك already كنت بوعده يعني. قلت له أقول له لا والله ما وعدك. وعده حتى لو إنك قاعد تسلك إياه.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
أشوف شو المكان أول.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
هذا الورد اللي في جنازة ذاك خوينا نيك. ما هي قادرة والله تدخله داخل. قلبها ما يتحمل.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
كسر النافذة وفتح الباب من داخل. ساعد على ما تدخل.
This place was tossed. Maybe looking for something.
هذا شو هو؟
Anna's not having a great day. Focus on her before you go into detective mode.
Sam. Tell me what you found.
I found exactly what you were hoping I wouldn't find.
Nick was murdered.
اي قول لي.
He...
لازم نقول ليها.
She needs you, buddy.
Ciao.
Needs me. I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins.
اظن اسوي شيء طيب.
I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
اوكي طيب ما يمديني اسوي شيء اطبطب عليها طيب.
I've never even had my car broken into. It's hard to imagine how she feels.
مسوي روحه قاعد يعلمني وش اسوي. خذ لا مو هني. وين حاطه؟ انا حاطه مشروب هذي. وين قال؟ نسيت والله.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
مشروب بعد already. ايش تبغى من الحياة ها؟ ايش تبغى؟ هذيك ما يمديني اروح اطبطب عليها شيء الظاهر اني لازم اكلمه.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
طيب كيف اسوي لها شراب طيب؟ هني يمكن.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
اوكي.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? Shh. No.
اغراضي ذيك. لحظة اغراضي. اوكي هني يمكن.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
خلت تشرب عصير الليمون بس. خلت تروق.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping.
أبد. وجودك مسبب لي معاناة.
Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
طيب أخذت العصير أنا ولا؟
Lime juice. Still something you like?
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house?
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
اوكي روقتي الحين. اوكي طيب خليني احقق. اهم شي انها هدت بعد ما زعجتها. ممكن والله إن ما كان لازم اقول لها. هذا اللي وياي والله واحد تعبان.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
خلني ادور بس في الادلة لين اشوف وش اللي صار. انا
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
هذه مواصلات بيني وبينها.
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts.
ولكن أعتقد عاطفية وليست عقلانية.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
شوف خليني اشوف شو اللي صار.
Sam, what are you doing?
هذه الاحداث قبل يعني.
I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
ايام ما كنا.
I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam.
ساحب عليها كلش
Fine.
ولا كان يسمعها.
You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
هذاك واقف. أراهن انه هو اللي كان سبب البلاء وهو اللي كان يقول لي اقعد كمل.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down.
كنت والله اسحب عليها
articles
يعني.
in one go.
والله ما تستحي انت سام. تقول لك تعال ترك الموضوع
Cheesy
طيب.
action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
غريبة اطوار والله. تتم باشياء اللي عن حقوق الانسان. انت طز ما ابغى اكلمك. تهتم الاشياء اللي عن حقوق الانسان وتحب الاشياء اللي فيها اكشن و غريبة اطوار. هذه هي ونيك. طيب الحين انا بحقق بجمع ادله بشوف من اللي جاء ولا لا. ما بستفيد شيء يمكن لاني انا ما اقدر اعرف الشخصيه اللي جات. اقدر اعرف ان في احد جا بس او اقدر اعرف وش اللي صار.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
نظام ما عليكم انه اسحب عليه خليه يولي ما عليكم. يمكن انا غلط اني تابعته والله ما ادري. واروح اشوف وش صار. خليني اوخر عن وجه الودر ده. انا ابغى اعرف وش صار ما علي منه.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
اكيد اعدل لها. شغال اشتغل عندهم انا.
There. Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
ما يخلق الخرابيط دي كلها. انا ابغى اروح الحين واشوف ايش صار ما علي منه. ليش اتابعه انا؟ ممكن غلط اني تابعته والله من البداية. يمدي الحين اركب.
Anna always has trouble thinking when there's weird noises going on. To be fair, most people do. Like that. Whatever that is, it'd be smart to find it and shut it off.
في صوت يزعجها خليني اشوف وش هو.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these.
اوكي ادري عنها
I'm
ذي.
not sure it's enough.
شو الصوت اللي قاعد يطلع؟ اوكي.
Finally, there.
ابغى اركب، ابغى اشوف ايش صار. يقطع لي بوجهي.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
خلني اشوف ايش صار.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can
Chop.
be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
لا تسألهم عنك منه، خلني اصنع قراري بنفسي. قول لي انا هني علشانش، ولا اقول لي كل شي بيكون اوكي. ماشي.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
اوكي.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack.
خلنا نعرف من لقتها لا. إذا عرفنا أتوقع أن الموضوعين مرتبطين.
It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
لا ما بقول لها أنت ما تبغيني كذا كني أشابقها. لا والله ما كنت أسمعش.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that.
اوكي لا مبسوطة يعني أنا مشي الشغل تمام.
It ended so abruptly.
ما يحتاج أسأله، خليه يولي.
I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
ولا مو غلطتش.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. He must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
بكمل طبعا.
Yeah, I mean,
لا أكيد.
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
سموث توكا. اوكي يعني دقيقة اشوف ليش اخذت التروفي انا. اوكي ما يمديني. خلينا نشوف فوق. وين ابو نظارة الجني بيطلع في وجهي الحين. صورة نيك وبنته جون محتاج اشوفها. خليني
I
احقق.
remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. It's not what Anna needed.
اتوقع يفضل لو اني الحق يعني. الظاهر انه باقي يمكن حلقة او حلقتين زيادة في اللعبة. خليني اخليهم الحلقة الجاية لاني خلاص طولت في التصوير. اوكي شباب، وصلنا لنهاية الحلقة الرابعة من تختيم توين مرر. اخيرا اكتشفنا ان نيك طلع احساسنا صحيح، انه ما مات من حادث. الاخ طلع مقتول وباقي بس نعرف من اللي قتله. اذا عرفنا من اللي قتله بنعرف من اللي قتل دانس الهطف، وبتتضح الامور كلها. والظاهر انا برجع ويا انا مرة ثانية، علاقتنا ابتدت تتحسن، شغلنا مزبوط. اوكي شباب، زي ما قلنا لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك ونشر القناة وتفعيل جرس التنبيهات. كان معكم قرمز، نشوفكم على خير.